Y'all gotta pardon my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. We mine also dangerous. Y'all talk outrageous. Don't get caught in the matrix. Got that touch of my savior. Give me that touch of my haters.
Known for some incredible wings and one of the league's most passionate fan bases. We're just outside of Buffalo at Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park, New York. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Chicago Bears and the Buffalo Bills. Ball is teed up. It's their punter, Tory Taylor, to do the honors. And off we go from Highmark Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. First tone of the game for James Cook. Good start to this one for him. Their first offensive snap picks up 9.
Let's see, Kate. Establish a run, cash in on the opening drive, and play from in front. That's the dream scenario to any contest, and runs like that gets the ball rolling.
Only need about the length of the football, maybe a touch more on his 2nd and inches. Again, it's Cook. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. We'll have him gain up about a handful there. As Montez Sweat who took him down.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Running out of the gun with Davis. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down. The Bills with a punt team out there. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. They'll give up the gut to Abanikanda. That run good for a handful as it brings up 2nd down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Williams with a quick pass out wide. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out. And that one gains 7. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
And the Bears, 1st down. A gain of 7. 1st down, Chicago.
Shotgun handoff to Abanikanda. It is charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
You got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Third down, here's Williams. Has his man caught by Odunze. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
An 8-yard pickup. And the Bears 1st down.
The throw left side finds Burden. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. He gets 16 yards on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Bears. They've got to like how they've been moving it early here. It's down to the opposing 45-yard line. From the gun, here's Abani Conda. Brought down after a gain of about 6 inside the 40.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Complete right side. Burden has it. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry. Has him on the quick hitter. Running in the red zone. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Here's Miller on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. Cook trying this one up the gut. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Allen. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Dalton Kincaid, the intended target there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Bears get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
A lot of defenders got some offense in their background, and it's been my life experience that they'll tell you about it. And right there, he put it on display. He brought in the pick and instantly became a runner, searching for the open field to add a little something to the return.
He's got them down to the doorstep inside the 5. Give him 5 yards. Things looking good. 2nd and goal now from the 2.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
Swift will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
Now from back at the 4, here's 3rd and goal. Working from the gun, Williams. Buys time, rolling right. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
That is such a good play defensively. A play you could take a whole bunch of pride in not only stopping the passing game, but the effort to get to the quarterback before he could scramble for the first.
We will not escape the rush on 4th and goal. That's a sack. This is going to be a turnover on downs.
I'm going to guess a little deal was cut there by these pass rushers in the huddle. You guys in the secondary, just buy us a little time. We don't need perfect coverage. Just tighten things up so we can get home, and boy, did they ever in a big moment.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Now the shotgun give to Cook, and he works his way for a gain of 4.
That run right there, that kind of feels like we missed opportunity defensively. Got him backed up, and you played it well enough to contain the run, but you didn't play it well enough to damage the run.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. Short pass brought in. He's close, but he is stopped before he can get to that first down. Picks up 4.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 1.
And we will not get another play. That's going to do it for the first quarter. It's an early lead for the Bears. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. We're back for the second quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They'll be set up with 3rd and only 1. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And the defender's there to knock this away. That effort means it's 4th down.
In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get 3rd down conversions, you get no rhythm.
Has it at the 37. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Amani Conda now up the middle. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. That's a nice quick correction for this front row. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Escapes the pocket. You know, it's great fly through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. Picked off by Terrell Bernard. And the Bills are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
Allen setting up play action. Caught into the hands of the rookie from Arizona State. And they get this down to the 28. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Buffalo first. Throwing here, Allen. This is Cox. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills parlay the interception into points. Keon Coleman, the touchdown. Tyler Bass on now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bills tie this game 7-7.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Returning it from the 4. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. On the carry, this is Amani Conda. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Williams from the gun. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Passing struggles, bleeding over from that last play. He's forced to get rid of this one.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
Fields this at the 19. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
At their own 26-yard line.
Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Now a give to Cook, running left. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
It's Allen out of the pistol. He's throwing deep to the left side. He's got it inside the 25. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills just need 2 snaps to steal a lead. Keon Coleman, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Bass gets the extra point to go. And the Bills break that tie and now lead by 7.
14. Bears 7.
Bass now to kick this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set, 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Going to the ground again on 1st. They'll cobble together a yard there. Ed Oliver there to make the stop.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Finds him over the middle. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Here's a Conda. And he works it inside the 30. That's a gain of 7.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Here's Swift on second down. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Quick pass, right side, complete. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up fourth down.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
That field goal unit is still on the sidelines. They are going for this. Here's a give for Conda. And that short gain is enough for who set it down.
Ooh, I like that call. I really like it with those sticks. You keep on the sidelines, and you get more than enough to get the first down.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Williams set to pass. Hits his target. That's DJ Moore. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and goal, they go option. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
To the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Throw is caught. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give the quarterback a change.
And he runs it across, touchdown! The Bears can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown! Santos connects on the point after. And the Bears tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's Miller on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
After this one, we're going to hit the 2-minute warning. 1st and 10. Here's Allen. Here's a screen for Cook. This is going to be contained at the 25-yard line. Ruben Hippolyte the second, able to bring him down. Second down now, they need 7. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. This is a heater going deep. They connect on the deep shot. This is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. That's a 38-yard play for them to move the sticks.
That's good.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play.
First and 10 at the
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Throwing now on first down, Allen. Completed to his running back. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. Give him about 16 yards on that game, Brock, and it sets him up with first and goal.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's second and goal. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills get some late points and the lead. It's a James Cook touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Pass now to kick this away. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. Williams to throw on first. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't find Romadunze there. And it's going to be second down. One of the rare instances there, Brock, where the quick slant doesn't win against zone coverage. You just couldn't hang on to the football.
No, we know this, Kate. In man coverage, it's about that separation, right?
Yeah.
You've got to win and create leverage versus zone. It's all about that anticipation and accuracy. And if you're not on point, that zone defender can break it up.
Throwing again on second, Williams. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. The Bears decide to call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Coming to the line, this is first and 10.
First down Bears.
Now Williams. This is Loveland working the right side. He's taken down at the 30. Timeout Chicago. It uses its seconds. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. So first and 10 now from the 30.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Third motioning left. Williams with a quick pass out wide. And he takes this in. Touchdown Chicago. The Bears earn the chance to tie it before halftime. It's a Romadunze touchdown. Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears tie this game at 21. Following the play, though, one of the Bills still pretty shaken up down there. Trainer's going to get out there to see what's wrong. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
35-yard line.
First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They gain 11 on that play. And the Bills have a first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Alert!
Looking to throw. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it's second down. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
It's Kincaid with a catch out left, and he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10. Now again to Abani Kanda. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate, training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Working from the gun, Williams. Hits him on the out route. And he reaches the 35 before going out.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Here's the give on third and short. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's fourth down.
A gain of only a yard. It's fourth down.
Now, not a traditional spot we see teams going for it, but they only need a few inches. The ground, Abani Kanda. And he stops. The call to go for it from their own side backfires on him with a turnover on downs. And that's a great field position.
One way or the other, that was going to be a decisive play to break this tie. They thought that they could pick it up, no question about it, and build some momentum down the field. But how about a shout-out to that defense, now setting their offense up in great position.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Stay on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time offensively. You've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks. Going to take some superhuman effort now on second down.
Allen setting up to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down. Davis gets it from the gun. And they'll surrender just a little yard. That brings up second down.
Hey, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
They'll come to the line here, second and 9. And off to Cook here, out of his own read. And this fight good enough to gain about 4. It's third down.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down.
And in. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills grab the lead on their first series of the half. Keon Coleman, the touchdown. His third through the air this game. Extra point up and good for Bass. And the Bills break that tie and now lead by 7.
Bears 41.
Bass now to kick this away. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out. So no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. Shoots away from one. And he won't be able to take it all the way. Got close, though. Out of bounds just shy of that 10-yard line. They rip up a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. They give up the gut to Obani Kanda. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You gain that kind of yards in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, and set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. One throw. They've got a man in motion. Quick pass, right side, complete. And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears can tie it up after hitting pay dirt in the 3rd. Santos connects on the point after. And the Bears tie us up, 28 all. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's Miller on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. And start with a give to Davis. Going to defender. We've got a foot race. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. They'll go again with Davis. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
Defense was clearly focused on taking away the pass in that RPO scheme offensively. Feels so good when you get the job done and you get a chunk run on RPO. That's setting you up for some success.
And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. It doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Bears getting close, and they're going to take him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Bears in the nickel, 3rd down. Third and long for him here. Defender is there. He knocks it away, and that's going to force fourth down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two. It could have gone the other way.
Hauls in this punt at the 8. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. They aren't getting anything here, Brock. They're actually going to lose some. Back to the 10. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Putting a receiver in motion. Williams to throw. Got a man. Loveland has it. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. He picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Williams to throw on 3rd. That's Cox. This is Loveland. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
An 8-yard pickup. And
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. He finds Odunze running the slant. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. Give him 24 yards on that one. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
that's another Bears first down. 44-yard gain on the play.
Going with a body conda on the ground. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8. That's for the Bills' 46-yard line.
Out of the shotgun again to Swift. And he's going to look ahead for a couple here. It's 3rd down now. So through 3, we're still knotted up in what's been an absolute shootout. It's been a thrilling game, an absolute barn burner that is shockingly still tied as we get set for the 4th. 7th play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6. To the air on 3rd and long. Flying right side by Moore. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. They'll pick up 14 yards on that one. And that'll be 1st down Chicago.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Chased out to his right. Check down into the hands of Swift. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. 12 yards on that play and a good call, and that's him the 1st.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
Offense is set. 1st and 10. Running with Swift out of the gun. And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears take a 4th quarter lead. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears break that tie and now lead by 7. Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. And an unfavorable hop is going to cost him as the ball winds up out of bounds inside the landing zone. So it's going to still move up to the 40. Cook trying this one up the gut. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. It's Allen out of the pistol. That's complete to Coleman out left. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Allen setting up play action. He rolls to his right. On the move, past the 40. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. They get 22 out of that play. And the Bills have a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Now the shotgun give to Cook. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Hits his running back. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone. Brock inside the 15. Gain of 15 there. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Toss out quickly to Coleman. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
How's your block shedding out there, boys? Because they need to get through some blocks to hang that screen up quickly. And they were Johnny on the spot.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Here's Allen. Here's a screen for Cook. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills now trail by just a point in the 4th. It's a James Cook touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set, 1st and 10. Now give left side. Along the sideline past midfield. Along the sideline inside the 25. And he's finally brought down at the 9. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
I put their ability to execute the RPO up with anybody in the league. In the best of the teams, when you get in that run-pass option, you create a state of conflict. You get that defense on their heels, and big plays follow.
Oh, he lost the football! Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. And this one, not surprisingly, brought the loss of yards as they had to scramble to even get that football back.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
Williams set to pass. And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take a 4th quarter lead. Santos now for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Bears break that tie and now lead by 7.
Bills 35.
Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Here's Miller on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 18-yard line.
offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Bills have a 1st down. New set of downs for them from the 31. Now run by Cook. And he comes through big here. 9 yards. It's 2nd down. Now we see he's in some pain after making that tackle. Team personnel out now to take a look at him. Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Throwing here, Allen. Completed over the middle. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
1st and 10 from the 43. Looking from the gun, it's Allen. Going all the way to the end zone here. Somebody there, and he knocks it away. Couldn't connect for it all on that 1st down, so back to the drawing board they go for 2nd. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
6 yards to pick up there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
That's caught for the 1st. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
Bills, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Here's a give to Cook. Didn't sell the draw enough, and he pays the price. He's headed the wrong direction, backs him up for 2nd down.
Sometimes the surprises work out for a nice gain. And sometimes, well, those surprises, they don't surprise anybody, and you're left hoping your running back just gets up.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Middle.
Blitz coming here. Allen. He's got it. It's in close. And in. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills now trail by just a point in the 4th. Dalton Kincaid with the touchdown. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. A handoff right for Abaniconda. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Buffalo. Bears pushing to get within range for a game winner. Second and 6 coming up here. Working from the gun, Williams. Completed to his running back. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
From the gun, here's Abaniconda. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd
Back to throw. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And they don't get any help on this second down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
To throw. Pass brought in by Burton. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
A gain of 7. And the Bears first down.
He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. They get 27 on the play. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
First down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Shotgun handoff to Avani Conda. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. All right, here we go. Second down. One in behind center with Swift. Well, this certainly makes the third down easier. Nearly avoided it altogether. Gain of 10 right up near that marker now. Now a timeout's called. It's not their last one, though, so they can try another play before setting up for that field goal. They'll run it here on third down. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. Fourth down coming up. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. The kick is good. He got it. And he drills the chip